All right, this is a detail video for a laminate installation, Lowe's 390, customer Zaccola. Let me take a look here at the room for you. We have the big piece to the left of the stove that's capped both sides. We have the smaller piece to the right of the stove that's capped both sides. Right now there's currently a 4-inch backsplash. This is a 4-inch backsplash height that's on the countertops. So this over here is not really a big deal as far as spacing. Over here is what we need to talk about. Now on the kitchen side, you've got a lower countertop and you've got a raised bar on the upper bar. If you take a look right here, there's actually a knee wall, and so the customer is actually going to take someone, have an outside person from Lowe's, and remove that upper bar and cut this wall even with the bottom of that countertop right there. So that's going to be even across there. Now what I told him is that that wall needs to be even or below the height of the cabinets. We can always shim up, but if that wall is too high, we can't put the new bar top on there. So below or even with the top of the wall cap or the base cabinets is what we need for that to work out. Now, customers wanting to do a 42-inch bar top. So 42-inch from here across through, from right here to the length is going to be about 17 inches. So we're going to have right at 12 inches of overhang past this. So for that reason, in my order, I put a removable subdeck that is 17 inches wide that goes under the countertop to create some support for that large overhang right there, okay? This is a 6-inch radius on the corner, 42-inch overall width of the bar top, and this is against the wall. I need a left-hand splash. Now, if you take a look right here, I put 96 inches plus trim max length of slab. So these should come about 97 inches from the fabricator to the contractor that's cutting them. When they come, they'll actually be max yield, they call it, 96 inches. But if you look right here, this wall from the end of this outside corner molding back is 95.5 inches. So 96 inches will barely cover this, about a ½ inch. We just would like for them to trim that slab as long as they can. So if you get 96.25 or you get 96.5 out of it, that's great. We would like for them to max yield trim that slab as long as it can be trimmed so that we can get a little bit more coverage here without having to pay for 2 more feet of 42-inch bar top. That would save quite a bit of money for them. Now, just so you know, I have 3 other bathrooms. This is the top to the left of the stove. This is the top to the right of the stove. I have 3 other bathrooms. This one's upstairs, that one's upstairs, and this one's downstairs. So let's start with this one. Master bath is left-hand splash, right-hand splash. Overall length, narrowest point is 71 inches, 14.25 inches to the right, 14.25 inches to the left. Now, these left-hand and right-hand splashes are absolutely required. The front of this measures 71 7/8. So one of these walls is really bad out of square, or possibly both of them are a little bit out of square. So we need to make sure we order a left-hand splash and a right-hand splash, and 71 is my back measurement. Now, if you'll notice, there's 19-inch round bowls. They're planning on reusing the bowls that they have, but the bowls are actually pressed steel with a porcelain coating on them, and they've been caulked in. They have clamps on the bottom. They're about a 15-year-old sink or so. So a lot of times those sinks are actually rusty on the bottom, or we have a real hard time getting them out because the flange is so thin. So 19-inch round is what we're planning on right now. If the customer decides they want to do a square bowl or they want to do an oval bowl or anything else, this needs to be changed prior to production. So verify this sink, each one of these sinks, with that customer to make sure that we don't get the wrong sinkhole cut out if they're going to be purchasing different sinks. Now, likewise, this is the guest upstairs bathroom. Right-hand splash, that's a 43-inch length, cap on the left-hand side, 21.5 inches to the center of a 19-inch round. Again, the right-hand splash is required because the right-hand wall will actually have a paint line there if we don't have it. And the last one is this one downstairs. It's 34.75 in the back, left-hand splash, right-hand splash, 19-inch round sink is what's there now, and it's 17.5 inches from the left. Each one of these 3 is 22 inches deep. These 2 are 25 inches deep. This bar top is 42 inches wide. All right, so if you have any other questions about this, feel free to give me a call. We do need to talk to them about the plumbing, whether or not they want us to install all the sinks or whether they want to have the handyman hook those up. I know that with this many sinks, there's a price break as far as the actual connection. So you give me a call. We'll talk about that if we need to. If they're going to have their handyman hook everything up, then that may be cheaper for them. I don't know, whatever the customer decides they want to do. Again, if you need to give me a call on this, it's 423-650-1051. Have a great day.